Alright, and welcome back everyone to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts playing as the Spanish Empire, and... oh, lordy lord. Alright. So, we are currently in the process of building our new ships. These are our new heavy cruisers, our new light cruiser, or, well, new to us light cruisers. Let's go ahead and just check things out real quick. So... right now, we're working on getting our new 9-inch cruisers put together. We have our 7.5-inch cruisers up here, which are forming the main fleet, which will be adding some 9-inch cruisers to these groups as well. Our goal right now is to just get prepped, and we need to start making considerations on who we're going to go after as our next target. It's looking like the USA might be the target. Might just have to be the USA. But I'm also thinking that there might be easier fish to fry. Simply from a logistical standpoint. Because we kinda need to play it safe. Like we can have some fun, but we need to play it safe at the same time. So I'm kind of feeling like the Soviets might be the best option. Because if we can take the Black Sea, what remains of the Black Sea from the Soviets, at that point in time, I think we'll be in a pretty nice position. We're also far enough away from them that they're not really going to be able to attack us too easily. And given our Pacific fleet, we might be able to start taking some stuff over here in the east as well. So I think that might be the play. Yeah, we're gonna make that the play. We also need to get more naval prestige. That's our biggest problem right now. Is we need naval prestige so that we can work on getting our government type swapped, so that we can actually fucking make money. Like, that is the biggest issue we have right now. Is the lack of cash is really freaking hurting us. So we definitely need to work on that as much as possible. The more cash flow we can get, the more we're going to be able to do. Thus, swapping government types is probably going to be the option. Unfortunately, and I kind of go into this in the video tomorrow, so make sure you guys check out the video that's posted tomorrow on Saturday. But I do kind of go over a bunch of my feelings about this game across the board. We go over a comment made by C2, and we just further build on the conversation about the issues with UAD and some of the things that really should have been considered when talking about this game. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, we're going to go Soviet Union. Yeah, we're going to go Soviet Union. We're going to have to wait until we finish building the fleet before we actually go attack the Soviet Union. Also, Dalton, yes, I understand. I need to keep building up the dockyards. I have to build ships first. Like, I have to build ships first. I need to have the crews in order to build the ships. I am doing exactly what I can as I can. So I understand, hey, make sure to continue building up the shipyards. It's like, I'll work on it as I can. Like, it's going to take me a bit. But we're almost done with the light cruisers, which the light cruisers are the easiest ones to get out. So it's always going to be easy to build those. So we're going to finish those up first. And then as we can, we'll finish up these cruisers. The good part is that this is going to be relatively easy for us to do across the board. So I think we'll be pretty well off. But the money we got from the French is definitely helping. It's allowing us to build up this fleet and get into a better position. and we actually have, you know, wiggle room. I think that's the biggest thing, is like we actually have the ability to kind of do things. In maybe if I do, how much is it going to cost me to do 6 months? Oh my god. Okay, I just wanted to test it out just to see what I could do with 6 months. Yeah, we can't build dockyard space right now. It's just not happening. It's just not going to be a thing. Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm sorry. I keep looking at this number. I'm like, oh my god, 6 months did that? What? Also, so I have been, I've also been doing a bit more research and have been trying to figure out the situation with a topic that we discussed previously. Extra money. Yep. I want more money. I want more money. I like money. Money. But a topic that we've been discussing for the past couple days, there seems to be a thing with Panama going on right now. We're not sure if it's a bug or if it's hard-coded this way. We're not 100% sure. But basically at this point in time, I'm pretty convinced, given what I've read and have seen other people talk about, that there seems to be a GDP-related requirement for the Panama Canal, and there's some heavy RNG with it, because I've seen pictures of multiple people now who have shown that the Panama Canal is not building in 1904? Yeah, it's 1904, I believe, that the Panama Canal comes online. And there's a lot of people who are saying or showing, like, hey, you know, what's going on with the Panama Canal. So we'll have to see at this point in time. That's kind of where we're at. Which does put a damper on our conquests in South America. Yeah, I need money. I need money. I can't really scoff at money at this point in time. Any bit of cash I can get is going to be very, very much appreciated. So we're 11 months out off of multiple expansion 1, so that's good. And then, yeah, we're gonna kind of just fly through these turns. Not much else for us to do. Oh yeah, I gotta do that today. Oh, the Ottoman Empire, you know, they've suffered a little bit, but they're still retaining quite a few places. It's kind of impressive. All right, so 6 months, 3 months on those. Okay. Oh my lord. I apologize. I'm suffering from a lot of drainage. Last night, I know for a fact it stormed last night, and it got really freaking cold. I'm actually really glad I zonked out the way I did, because I did not take my clothes off last night at all. I slept in jeans and a t-shirt last night. But I'm glad I did, because it got really freaking cold last night. Like, it got really cold here in Ohio. So it's like, oh, okay. But my sinuses are definitely like, hey, remember us? We remember you. We don't like you. Oh yeah, I forgot about these cruisers. Oh damn. I forgot about these bad boys. I forgot about them. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was planning on doing. I was planning on putting these guys as... Alright, hold on. How did I want to set this up? Alright, let's... I'm sitting here remembering, because it's been a few days since I recorded, so I remembered what I decided I wanted to do. Wanted to take these cruisers, I wanted to put them so they were protecting the mainland, and then we could have the new cruisers, the new 5-inch cruisers, and these new 5-inch cruisers will be what makes up the light cruiser section of the main fleet. Actually, you know what? I will have these guys come down here to Santa Cruz instead. Oh my lord. I was planning on doing a bunch of recording today, and now I'm just sitting here and, like, my throat is just fucked. I really hope I'm not coming down with something. Oh. Wouldn't be a surprise given the fact that I work in a hospital. It's like, oh, well, of course. And it's a children's hospital, so the cleanliness is not very high when it comes to, you know what, I'm not going to increase yet. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I need to, still need to power through a bunch of these ships first. But the cleanliness is not very high at a children's hospital when it comes to the public surfaces because, well, the children are touching a lot of things. Mind you, that is the only that is something that a lot of people, like, they kind of latch onto as being like oh, I don't like kids because they're petri dishes, and it's like, okay, yeah, dude, that comes with the fucking territory. Half of y'all are petri dishes and you don't even fucking realize it. All right, so we're back in the green. Oh, we're behind on tech. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what we can do to try to alleviate that problem. First and foremost, let's see, can I queue these up? Yes, I can. Awesome. So the goal right now is just get this done. Now, in regards to the tech budget, we're going to raise the tech budget for a few months to 75%. We're going to be losing a crap load of money, but I need to get caught back up. We cannot be behind. Our only advantage is technology. That is the advantage we have to use. If we do not have that advantage, we are screwed. Also, somebody, I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was off the top of my head. Actually, I can look real quick. Nathan, hi. Nice to meet you, man. You made a comment about wanting me to build the Hispana class Dreadnoughts. If I get to the point where I feel comfortable with the economy and I'm able to field Dreadnoughts effectively without completely bombing out, then yes, I will be building the Hispanas. I actually planned on doing that anyways. Because they're cool little quirky ships. Like, to be completely frank, like they're very time oriented dreadnought designs. So I would love to build them, but just with how expensive dreadnoughts themselves are, only the biggest nations and historically speaking, this is kind of relevant because only the biggest nations can afford to field any number of dreadnoughts, really. And this is something you see in the historical record, because I do believe that he said there were 3 of them. I don't remember reading about 3. I remember reading about 2. The 3rd might have been canceled. I'm not sure. I would have to go back and look, but I know for a fact they had 2. I do not know about a 3rd. But yeah, hold on. I'll just do it like that. All right. But yeah, I definitely, or you know, the Spanish state only had 2 dreadnoughts, and after the 20s, I believe, they would go on to not build any more dreadnoughts. They would actually, or battleships in general, if I remember correctly, the battleships that they had, I believe, were lost during the Civil War. In the 30s, and then would go on after that to only build aircraft carriers. The flagship, if I remember correctly, I forget the name off the top of my head, but was one of their heavy cruisers, would serve until the 70s. And it was a very traditional, okay. We got one, boys. We got one. All right. How long do we have? We have 6 months. These guys, you guys need to come over here. Ha 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 ha. We got one. We got one, boys. Let's go. Is this going to be expensive as hell to maintain while we get those ships in position? Yes, 100%. Is it going to be worth? Yes, because Morocco is, well, it's not valuable right now, but under our tender loving care, it can become valuable. Also, just denying the French more territory is important. So that is good. Das is good, yeah. All right, so we are finishing up the heavy cruisers. So that will be the Pacific Squadron right there. Very nice, very nice. And then we can go ahead and queue up let's go 5 each for the main fleet. So Cadiz, Aluva. All right, these are just gonna have to wait. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait until these are finished. All right, and then some multiple expansion. 1 is done. Okay, we're caught back up a little bit. I think I'm just going to continue focusing on engines for right now because we do need the ability for us to transit the Empire. It's going to take a few turns to get over here, but that's fine. Actually, if we start the timer now... Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll start the timer now. Because with these ships, we should have the tonnage. And then from there, we'll be able to... Yeah, okay. We should be able to get this pretty easily with all of our ships combined. And we're actually going to have a pretty formidable fleet overall, in my opinion. Again, my opinion. But I don't see any enemies being able to really challenge us too easily. Let's make sure to move this guy up here so he doesn't merge with these other fleets. All right, and that's going at a decent pace, so it should be 20 turns for that. We still have not gotten the Panama Canal. I would love it if we were able to get Mauritania as well. Just consolidate this chunk of Africa under us. Be very, very nice. Okay, yeah, that's moving. Yeah, about 20 turns on that at our current rate. And then... All right. And then as soon as the Pacific Fleet is put together, we can consider going against the Russians. We'll have to use our fleets in mainland Spain or back in homeland Spain, to actually hold down the fort for a while. We can conquer over in the Pacific with the Pacific Squadron, and then, or the Pacific Fleet, and then proceed to, once we have the light cruisers for the home fleet, then have that available. Yeah, we're making decent time on the engine. Once our the Frenchies are wanting to play. I don't necessarily want to play with you right now, but I also don't mind fighting you either. And then, okay, now this is 100%. So that's actually really cool. We'll be over 200,000 tons of naval tonnage for our colonial fleets and our home fleet combined. So that's actually really good. That means that we're going to be able to actually attack places. And when the home fleet finally reaches its actual point, so the plan in my head was, at least, we would have two separate heavy cruiser lines. We would have a quick firing gun line that would be 7.5-inch guns, and then you would have a larger, 9-10-inch gun cruiser, and then you would have the light cruisers, and then one of the fleets, instead of having the 9-inch or 10-inch gun cruiser, would have the Dreadnoughts, the 2 Dreadnoughts. And that was kind of my idea with the home fleet, was design this, package that could exert force on the Mediterranean, but then the Dreadnoughts could move out to wherever they needed to go in order to assist the colonial fleets. That was kind of the idea that I had in my head. All right. Which we're about to unlock semi-dreadnoughts. No. No. I'm not giving you money. Not happening. All right, so we have Morocco. This is actually very good for us. Again, it's allowing us to consolidate our position in this region, so that's always a good thing. Go ahead and send the bad boys back over to Cuba. And then these guys, dump them into Huluva and Cadiz first, and then we'll redistribute the ships. Actually, I think I might be able to do it this way. Hopefully they separate properly. All right, so a little bit longer on that. We're making good time on this. All right, I think we're in a pretty decent position. September 1904. I actually don't remember the exact date for the Panama Canal. Would have to look it up. 9,000. Oh, okay. The U.S. just took the Galapagos Isles. All right. Yeah, it would appear they're still sailing around. So the Panama Canal has not opened yet. It has not opened at this point. So that is quite hilarious. All right, did they separate? Yes, they did. Good lads. All right, so we lost a chunk of money doing that invasion, but we also gained territory, so I'm not going to complain. It's the upfront cost of the long-term investment. Speaking of investments, actually. All right. Okay? So there's a lot of fighting. The French are losing so many transports. Holy crap! How are they not just falling apart? Mind you, transport losses are incredibly high given the changes they made to this to the 1.6 patch. Oh, and they're fighting the Germans. No wonder. Never mind. I understand now. They're fighting the Germans. That explains the casualties. Damn, the Germans, the Germans need to defend this so they don't lose it, because that's going to be a huge dent in their ability to do things. But damn, they are. I kind of want to get in against the Germans. What are my relations with the Germans? Oh, Never mind. The Germans love me. Oh, man. See, that makes attacking the... Well, I don't have the fleet yet. Damn it! If I had the fleet put together, this would be a golden opportunity to attack the French. Because the French have so many forces dedicated to attacking the Germans that I could use it to my advantage to take more territory. Because I could start in Algeria and whatnot, and Tunis. Like, I'd just be a Rife cunt. But we just don't have the we just don't have the fleet structure right now. Like, we need the last of the ships that we're building at least. We also need the heavy cruisers. Because I need the 9-inch cruisers that we built are great for what they are to do. They are there to offer the big guns against the big guns. They're meant to be, hey, yeah, I might not be fast, but I can smack the utter bejesus out of you. Don't get too close. Like, that's what they're meant to be. All right. Speaking of heavy cruiser designs, because I did want to build the new heavy cruisers for this. Let's see what we can do with this real quick. Alright, so the question is going to be, is it worth it to do 10-inch guns, or is it better to do the 9-inch guns? That is going to be what we're looking at here. If I can stop clicking on those. Alright, so... Alright. Alright, so what's our penetration characteristics? Oh yeah, that's right, it's on this. Alright, so would it be better just to stick with 9-inch? Honestly speaking, there's not much of a difference. It's not too big of a difference. Hold on. No, I can look at it here. The damage fall off is noticeable, but the rate of fire increase because we need more rate of fire than we need damage. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the 9-inch. All right. Now the advantage of this ship, of this design at least, is that it's a lot faster than the other design, but also it's able to pace with our other heavy cruisers that we already have that are going to be providing extra weight of fire. Actually, you know what? I want to see if I can do something with this. Because one of y'all showed me some very cursed things. I'm going to see if I can do it. Oh, no, I can't put barbette. Oh, wait. Is it actually going to let me put barbettes on here? Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I can't do it up here. Oh, do I do the curse thing that he was showing me? So this was the super curse thing that he was doing. So the super cursed, just absolutely, just atrociously cursed concept that he came up with. I'm sorry I'm violating everybody's eyes right now. We're not going to do it because just for sensibility's sakes. At some point in time, we're going to have to do a campaign where we just do the most cursed shit possible and I let you guys submit stuff for me to build. I'm going to regret it, but at the same time, it's going to be hilarious. So I'm not going to complain. Real quick, let's see if we can add any extra smaller guns to these just for the sake of filling out the tonnage. Make these a bunch of 2.9-inch guns. And we can actually go to 5.5-inch guns on the 5-inchers as well. Nice. So, yeah, I think this will be our new faster heavy cruiser, or faster 9-inch heavy cruiser, I should say. I think lighter, cheaper battle cruisers are definitely going to be the choice that we make for later down the line to augment our fleets. I definitely think those are going to be the choice, but we just gotta get to the point where we can actually build them. And once we have the steam turbines, that will help a lot. back unlimited. Do not need you spending money right now. Those are commissioning, so we can go ahead and queue these bad boys up. All right. We've got some wiggle room in the stockyards. Can we queue? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Let's go. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right. So we're halfway through that. Very nice. All right. January 1905. We have yet to get the Panama Canal. So let's see if we get it with this. Let me actually go ahead and look up. Panama Canal opened August. Oh, construction began May 14th, 1904. Oh. Date completed, or yeah, May 4th. And then August 15th, 1914 is when it finished. Okay. That's my bad. I feel like a douche now. Okay. So, August 1914 is when this is supposed to open. Okay, okay. That explains a lot more. That puts my heart at ease a little bit. I'm sitting there like, dude, we haven't gotten it yet. What the hell? That explains. That explains why we haven't gotten it yet. All right, so we are commissioning the last of the colonial heavy cruisers, or colonial 9-inch cruisers, are going to finish up here soon. We are going to have to drastically tone back the budget here soon. Actually, I need to check. Are we recruiting enough people to actually staff these ships? Are we recruiting enough? No, but do we have enough as of right now? Yes. Will we have enough to staff all of these cruisers? No. All right. So that means tech budget's coming back down. Crew budget's going to go up a little bit. It's just a sacrifice we're going to have to make. Once we're done building a bunch of this stuff, our budget will recover back a little bit. And that's the thing with these newer ships. These ships are going to be around for a while. At this juncture, we're probably not going to be getting rid of many of them until we absolutely need to, because there's like a huge transition in technology. So, no, Sweden, no, you don't get any of my shit. Okay, so one of the cruisers was not able to commission. That's fine. We'll start recovering because we're so low on crew. We'll start recovering very quickly. See if we can bump this up. Just, can I go to 50%? Can't for long. So no, we have to stay at 30%. Like that's the issue, is we're sitting here and we have literally no way to make more money with our current economic situation. What is the situation? So GDP growth minus 5% is fucking horrendous. The only thing saving us right now, hopefully, and this is what I'm hoping for, is in the next election, maybe the left-wing party takes hold and maybe they focus more on the GDP growth, because the right-wing party and the Nationalist Party focuses purely on naval budget and military power. The right-wing party and the center party are middling. The center party focuses more on province income, while the right-wing party actually has some positive GDP bonus. I don't know what the left-wing party has, so we'll see if they gain prominence in the next election. Which, when is our next election? Should be next year? Yeah, next year. So we'll see what happens with that. But it's just, it's so annoying. It's like, the discussion that we keep having about, there needs to be more economic control in the hands of the player, so the player can sit and, actually influence things a little bit rather than, just being this guy. Every other fucking Game Labs games, you have direct influence over how much money you make, but through the skill trees. You're able to influence how much money you spend on things by getting bonuses to the amount that you pay for things. You have the ability to, I killed 10 artillery batteries on this battle, and so I captured a shit ton of guns that I'm never going to use. I'll just sell them off. Shit like that. It's like you have direct influence to be able to do that. Whereas in this game, it's like, I have to go to war in order to fucking do anything. All right. So as soon as we can commission that last cruiser, I think we're going to have to go for a war. Like, at this point in time, war is money. I think that's how we have to kind of look at it at this point. Is war is us making money. Not the civilian population, mind you, but the military population. Hey. Yeah, I really, 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 really could use... Oh, hey, this is... Kachamka is free? Interesting. Actually, let's look at this. Yeah, so... Would we be able to take Russian Far East? No. But the rest of this, yeah, we could probably take it. And every little bit of territory is valuable. Does it provide money to the treasury? Yes. Then it's valuable. Doesn't matter how little it is. Okay, so yeah, we got 8 months left on those bad boys. Got 8 months left on our next engine research. That's kind of where we're at right now. Oh, and I also need to queue... Well, actually, can I queue up those heavy cruisers? That's the question. It's like, wait a minute. Can I even actually queue those up? Because I might not have the space to do so. Almost. Let's go like that. Yeah, we'll just have those building. We probably won't commission them immediately because we just aren't going to have the crew to do so. How much crew do we need for our new cruisers? 351. All right. It won't take us long. Like we're making 350 when we're this low. We're making 350 a turn, so we'll be able to commission them relatively quick. Relatively. But yeah, that's the issue, or one of the main issues we have right now is we just don't have the ability to do this kind of shit. All right. Actually, that raises the question where. So yeah, some of our ships have decent crews, but the majority of them have very shite crews. Oh Lord, the next war is going to be very painful. It's going to be like, no, please stop. Hit something, please. Please. I'm begging you. Please hit something. Alright, so, yeah. Plans. We're going to attack the Ruskies. But we can also attack the French. And I'm thinking the French. Because the French are busy fighting the Germans. And if we can swoop in and just yoink a bunch of freaking French territories, the French are down 20 ships again. Like they've lost, actually they've lost a bunch of GDP. What the hell? Oh my god. They have lost so much GDP. Because they were around 177 or something like that? So they've lost a shit ton of transports. Yeah, they're getting their asses handed to them. Like, the Germans are definitely winning this fight. And if we can get in on the... yep. We're getting in on this. Oh, no. We're coming back around for round 2, boys. Alright, so, goals. I think our goal should be to capture what's left of the French Caribbean and then make our way to the Gold Coast, or to the Ivory Coast. Make our way to the Ivory Coast. Try to take what we can before the Germans take even more. Or we can leave these things alone. Yeah, we can leave this stuff alone over here. Move over here. You know, take Algeria, take Tunisia, take French Guinea, take Ivory Coast. If we can take this stuff down here, we can do that. Like, just, yeah, we'll focus on Africa first and foremost. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. All right, so, yep, we're going back against the French. Round 2, bitch! Suck it! Unfortunately, we're literally on the line of being, like, we're just behind everybody, but unfortunately, it's nothing we can really do about it. Sucks, it's annoying, but let's focus on getting built up. Focus on poking the French. We just need this We need this number to go up faster. That's what we need. Number must go burr. All right. Smack a turn, skip a turn, smack a turn, skip a turn. Hopefully this time we can actually get the French to fight us so that we can... Italy is going wild over here. Holy crap, Italy. Like, I'm impressed. Italy just said, I'm here. You will respect my authority. All right, yeah. So commissioning this fleet is going to be fucking important. And we need to preemptively move this fleet over. Yeah, we need to preemptively move these guys over, and then they can come down here and start invading. Which, many of these ports aren't too big, so I think these fleets, along with one of the squadrons from the home fleet, should be enough. Should be, because I'd like to keep some ships in the home waters just to try to stave off a blockade. But relatively speaking, we have a healthy fleet. Like, relatively speaking, we do have a healthy fleet. So, that is the good thing. Now, is it going to be a problem when, you know, we're starting to talk about the more modern cruiser designs and whatnot and having to cycle out the older ships? Yeah. Oh, how dare you? What do you mean you're not gonna... Take my provocation, you bastards. You will be provoked. I swear today. Alright. Alright, so the Swedes are about to start trying to buy all my boats. And now we're not spending nearly as much money. We're actually spending more money on our fleet moving than we are on fleet construction. And with those last 4 heavy cruisers, we will be finished building ships. So that's the good part. And then every turn that goes by, we'll be commissioning a ship. So that's good. That's also a good thing. All right. So yeah, we need to get involved in this whole fiasco and make us some more moolah, take us some more territory. Now the Germans aren't attacking. Oh, did they peace out? Did they peace out? Oh fuck, did they peace out? Fuck. You know, fuck spending money. You're gonna have to up the amount of money you're giving me, Sweden. Did they peace out? Yeah, they fucking peaced out. Ooh, but they're at war with the Americans and the... Yeah. They're at war with the... Oh, man. Alright. Nah. We ball. Let's go. They're at war with the Americans and the fucking Chinese. You got a war over here, you got a war over here, and now you're gonna have a war here. Let's fucking go. We ball, boys. Alright, so fleet, of course, we're waiting for commissions and whatnot, so it's gonna be a bit on that. Yeah, it's just gonna take time to get that up and running. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this down to 25%. We're going to adjust this as much as we freaking can. Yeah, 40%. I think that's what we're going to have to do. And then we are going to hopefully get into a war next turn. But I'm going to go ahead and save that for the next video, guys. I love you all. I hope you have a good one. And we ride again, brothers. We ride again. Have a good one, guys.